Hi, Virgo. It's Lulu, and this will be your weekly read down. All right, we're going to start with a frequency card to see what the frequency is for the week. It could be, a phase that you're going through that you have to work through, and this just highlights certain parts of what you will be going through. But that's neither here nor there because there's so many different energies that we are dealing with at this time. What do you have here for Virgo? The Merkaba. All right, the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. I like it. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. So Virgos are really on the upswing. Upswing. Okay. Let me show it to you. Screenshot, boom. All right, number 32. So there's some massive changes that are taking place here. And it's going to take for you to, I was about to say celebrate your mind, body, and spirit. I don't think that's what should have been saying. But, that's at number 3, which is that energy of balancing the mind, body, and spirit and connecting to source energy, all right? And moving more into a space of harmony. Um, Cooperation with that too. Balanced friendships. We're gonna leave that out. Balanced friendships. The African daisy. So you can look that flower up and see what the significance is. What information do you have here for Virgo? Thank you. Magnify your intentions. Baby's breath. That makes sense to go with that Merkaba as well. All right. Chakra clearing, which is the lotus flower. Financial healing, which is the yellow lily. All right. The new idea, crab apple, and become the true you, the warata. All right. So you can look up all of those flowers or the one that stands out the most to you. But with this balanced friendships, let's go ahead and hop in. So there's a need to, again, cooperate, bring balance and harmony to your connections. Your friendships work best when they are equal in sharing and giving and receiving. So it's important to know what a person, people who are close to you, what do they value most in their life? What is it that they feed themselves on a regular basis? And things of that nature, because sometimes you can go into a space where you are collaborating or connecting with people who may not be in that same Merkaba energy as you. And it's important that you balance out your friendships in a way that, you pull back or insert into more of what it is that needs to happen, needs to, be communicated, needs to, okay, so this is what I'm hearing. A need to delegate in your friendships here, a need to tell people what you need, how they can be of more assistance, because I'm pretty sure, Virgo, people are telling you what they need and what it is that they consider assistance, right? Because people do come to Virgos a lot and have you ask you about sorting things out because y'all are so organized in the way that you view things and the way that you think. But I feel as though there needs to be some balance in those situations, right? There needs to be some type of equal give and take in those situations. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. Because this is going to really help when it comes to, like, if there's any type of imbalances. This is like finding the imbalance, because you can literally tell what's imbalanced in your life, who is imbalanced in your life, bringing that at the forefront of conversation. Because when it goes into magnifying your intentions and choosing a specific goal to work toward, you're going to need that, right? And some of you may be in a space where you need some space from your relationship or your situation. All right. What is this balanced friendships for Virgo? The 6 of Cups, emotional balance. So there may be people bleeding on you. There may be people needing more. Maybe that's their love language, and maybe that's what you need to find out. What is their love language? The love languages have a lot to do with everything. Okay. So that may be something that because it just feels as though you give so much. You bring so much balance to your friend circle. And it's like, but you may not see that as rewarding as you used to. Maybe in the past you used to give so much and it was okay, and because you just felt as though I'm helping the less fortunate. I don't know what you're doing, but it's like now you have to view your the balance in those situations, right? Especially when it comes to emotions, or when it comes to, things that really empower you in your close connections. Really paying attention to that and not being afraid to ask for assistance, ask for, you know, who. It's like what they say, the healer needs a healer, right? A psychiatrist needs a psychiatrist, a therapist needs a therapist, on and on, right? Finding out what it is that, actually communicating to bring. This is about communicating what you are feeling, communicating what you are thinking, and not beating around the bush with it, because sometimes maybe you do. All right. What is this Six of Cups for Virgo? The Three of Wands. So maybe in the past you communicated something and you're waiting for some type of response. Your spirit told you that, that was a thing to do. And it's like, don't hold on to what it is that you are receiving, right? Continue to give, but make sure that you have boundaries in place when you are giving, right? It's very important, because sometimes, having boundaries when it comes to what you give can be misconstrued as no, 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 just give, give, give. Like, no, you have to use your discernment. I'm sorry, not sorry. Because sometimes you can give to the wrong people, wrong situations, and what happens is, you create imbalances within yourself. And now you have to sit and figure out what is going on, what is happening, what is this obstacle that just came out of nowhere, what is this block, this interference that came out of nowhere. Let me see, a card popped up. The universe, universal love, universal appreciation, as well as something that you may have put out into the universe that is coming back around. So it may be a person that is coming back around, a situation, because you are very powerful right now. So you have that strong sense of self and consciousness on that Merkaba, where it's like, something is on its way to you. What does this magnify your intentions with this baby breath? 10 of Wands. Don't focus on what you don't want, right? You may have been through a lot of challenges. You may have had a lot of ideas, and it's just big spiritual pressure. You may be kind of indecisive about which direction to go, because the spirit needs to be balanced out. It may feel heavy. Maybe you haven't been getting any rest. All right. Justice. All right. As long as it's something that serves others as well as yourself for the highest good, it's going to work out. 10 of Swords. Y'all got a huge, massive ending coming. And I feel like you're going to be alleviated of any type of disruptions, any type of pain. This is new, beautiful psychic energy, intuition, a download. Something is coming in after the way that you used to view things, the way that you used to think about things, the way that you used to allow people to sabotage whatever this is that has to do with this 10 of Swords. Spiritual burdens had a lot to do with that inheritance as well. Maybe you are breaking a stronghold, and it can be uncomfortable. It can be lonely. It can be, um, you know, it can be a burden. It can feel like a burden, but it's not. All right. You are being alleviated of all of that. Like, somebody is coming in here to offer. There may be some type of message or communication coming in that you have been anticipating, and it comes when you magnify your intentions. You draw it nearer and closer to you. Eight of Pentacles, something that you are working on, building, or figuring out why certain things have happened. I feel like some of you may be going into your journal or some old writings. You may be doing a lot of reading at this time, but there's a lot to do with what it is that you do with this Eight of Pentacles and moving forward, right? This is a new beginning that you may have encountered months ago or the end of last year. And it's been work in itself, and you've really been mastering the art of staying focused. So you're getting back in that space of magnifying your intentions here, the Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel that, you are well on your way with that Six of Swords. That is like clarity that's coming in about, maybe you were back and forth with yourself mentally about a certain situation, a certain person, a certain idea, whatever it is. But I do feel like a lot of this has to do with this idea that's sitting under this magnify your intentions, which makes sense, right? Really focusing and being divinely guided is very important. That's what that Six of Swords has to do with, being in flow with the knowledge, whether you know or don't know. All right. Chakra clearing. All right. It may be time for that. Maybe you are listening to certain frequencies, or and really aligning yourself, right? Clearing out, minute residual energy that you've already overcome. Now, that also goes back into the way that I was viewing the friendship, the partnerships, whatever that is. that needed more balance in it, the communications or what have you. So once you're done with it and it's over, and you don't see a need to continue to work on something or work through something, that's when you clear all this out. So you open yourself up to more profound wisdom. But I also get with this chakra clearing, whatever negative energies may have been around you, any blocks or what have you. Maybe you skipped a couple of your spiritual breaks, spiritual baths, whatever you do, right? When it, oops, excuse me, it's winter, all right? Whatever it is that you do to clear out your energy of any type of debris is going to be important. Okay, because there's going to be some type of insight that comes in out of nowhere, and it's going to be very beneficial for you. What is this chakra clearing for Virgo? The Eight of Cups. Let that hurt going, what? Okay. The Eight of Cups, getting out that shit, like really clearing your heart chakra, really clearing your sacral chakra, the throat chakra, the solar plexus is here, like really to making moves to clear out the clutter. Get away from, leave behind, no longer like this. No, this no longer serves you. This is no longer something that you want to partake in. This is really with that eights are very powerful. It's about building or destroying something. So it's like you're climbing. So you must be on your way to build something, on your way to free yourself from certain restraints. And it may be financial restraints with this financial healing coming in after this, which is also a yellow card. But your solar plexus is being cleared out, and there is new energies that are on their way to you. You just want to make sure that you magnify your intentions at this time, because you want to be more in the space of receiving as well as giving and doing. Okay, because we don't just wait for something to happen. All right, it's very important that we don't just wait for something to happen. What is this Eight of Cups for Virgo? Ace of Torches, that divine wisdom, that divine spark. This may even be a message coming through, a heartfelt message. This person has on green as well. The person holding the torch has on blue. All right, so that's communication coming through. At news you absolutely positively can use. Where there's smoke, there is fire. What do you have here for Virgo? The High Priestess, secrets being revealed, knowledge, information, wisdom, right? Initiation of some source as well, because in her belly is that yellow. Boom. The Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with your connection to your finances, your home life, the things that you do day to day, being very grounded, and but moving in a space where you're more enlightened. Look at her. She's sitting there. See her eyes? All is well and fine. All right. Your money struggles are a thing of the past. Be open to avenues of receiving, and you'll be provided in every way. You will be taking care of all of your days, all of your nights. There's no need to have struggle or strife. Remember that. All right. What is this financial healing for Virgo? The Empress. What other person would be able to express that than someone who stays in flow? All right, mastered all of the realms, very much so in that space of that High Priestess energy. The High Priestess is the Empress unveiled. All right, so this has been in that abundant energy. The High Priest, the Empress, is very much so in flow, very balanced in all avenues, all areas. Um, Maybe some of you needed some help taking care of a child, a baby. Here, divine wisdom from the ancestors will be provided when it comes to what it is that you feel. Some of you have gut feelings, strong gut feelings, right? About certain things, your instincts always on point. You know that something is about to happen, and you're going to get that revelation when you do that clearing here before it even happens. All right. It's just like a sense of um, release, a sense of relief. Like that. Okay. What is this financial healing? That's maybe the stronghold, Seven of Swords, because there's somebody that may have lied or tried to betray you in some type of way with finances. You may not have saw this coming, weren't very aware. Someone may have held on to information or tried to hold on to information that could have helped you get over something, get out of something. Could be financial, but this person is holding swords. All right. This may have even been that you failed to communicate in the past, and you see that when it comes to connecting with those divine energies to make things happen more so than not. The more that we realize that things are more spiritual than physical, especially in this line of work, things are more spiritual than physical, right? And it's like there's a separating the wheat from the chaff, tares or chaff, one of them. All right. What is the Seven of Swords here for Virgo? The Prince of Pentacles. Something is coming through. Someone, like I said, whoever this is sitting in this Seven of Swords is looking at this Page of Pentacles. Don't deny yourself. I feel that there's a very strong impression of denial. Don't deny yourself what is coming to you. This is a message, an offer, you continuing to build, getting an aha moment, writing it down, seeing things manifest. This could be a gift that is coming out of nowhere. The Seven of Wands. Don't, stand in your truth, but don't be in a space where you're unwilling to see things for what they are, right? The spiritual repercussions of certain things. And I feel like that has to do with you being in this high energy and not utilizing it, okay? New idea, crab apple. Someone that you may have blocked here. Yeah, Two of Cups. Somebody that you may have blocked. Maybe reaching out to you and they have some type of information that you need to hear. So you want to make sure that you're on defense, but not defensive, right? That means that you got your boundaries, but you're not tripping. You know how far you allow people to go, but you maybe need to hear somebody out. Someone that wants to pour into you. Your new idea is divinely guided and is meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it as you are on the right path. All right. So this may be some late nights, right? Taking flights. Okay. But this is about, really staying focused on what is being presented to you. That comes with that download that I saw earlier for you. With this new idea, Two of Pentacles. Stop going back and forth with yourself. Stop saying that you need more information. You need more information. You are receiving a lot of information that you need. One thing that you learn about when these ideas come through is that if you just sit and keep writing, keep letting the information pour, continue to allow the universe and the spirits who have come to help you, ascended masters who have come to help you provide the information, right? Because I know that I discussed with y'all some time ago that like when I get information, I just go for it, right? And then in the recent year or so, when I began to look into becoming, what do you call it? I create stuff for social workers, right? And one of the things that is basically a requirement, which we do learn in college, right? But when in the spiritual community, not so much. We have to do this as much, but you have to provide cite some source. So instead of finding sources to cite first, I go with my creative nudges. And then I go look for, okay, I know I'm not the first or the last person to come across this type of information, but usually whatever it is that I was guided to do is not available, right? You can't find it, but you can find something close to at least one thing that you may have said. Like if it was about chakras. So you go, there's already base information about chakras, but then whatever the download had me to put out here for everyone to learn, that had more to do with staying in that flow. So that's all I'm getting to is don't go back and forth with yourself. This Two of Pentacles, thinking, oh no, I need to take time out to research this and do this. No, allow yourself to be a tool. Okay, not a hodo, but allow yourself to be a tool and allow the information to pour in, and then go and try and find sources. Oftentimes you won't find a lot of sources that have to do with the information that they give you. The last card is Become the True You. So that also goes into it as well. This is what you are learning. This is what is part of the process. Becoming the true you because that's what innovators are about, right? Innovation, oftentimes innovators who are connect to the Alaya consciousness, connect to these higher energies and realms. What you learn is that this information that is coming through and the way that it's coming through is going to be exclusive to you, right? So This is you showing the world who you are without, having to feel as though, oh, I need someone to validate me. Oh, I need someone to accept me. No, you got to go for it, whatever. And, don't allow yourself to be pulled back into spaces that no longer serve you when it comes to changing up who the fuck you are, right? Becoming more of who you are. Because something that you are about to do is what you were born to do. What does this become the true you for, Virgo? I'm going to go. The Emperor. I'm trying to figure it out. You already mastered all the other realms with the Empress. So now the other side of that is taking risks, taking charge, moving forward, standing in your truth. Nobody stands in their truth better than the Emperor at all, because he's mastered every realm. He rules nations, right? He has information that can help the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. He can help all the motherfucking kings. The kings come to the Emperor for information and insight. Okay, so it's like you are really stepping more into that space, but it's important that you remain in this frequency as long and as often as possible, which isn't always easy, because of course a lot of people have 9 to 5 jobs that they have to go and deal with the energies of this world, which can sometimes be a burden, and also be kind of restrictive in a sense. So keep your balance and make sure that you are working on what you're supposed to be working on when you're supposed to be working on it. Okay. All right.